It's a topic on a lot of parents' minds as the summer approaches, how to keep the kids entertained. And the folks at Hargrave Military Academy have some creative choices, whether you want to give your kid a jump start in school or a much-needed review. Plus, they get to go on adventures. Dr. Tung tells us more.
What we have is 2 classes for every day, and then a sports camp. The classes can be either reinforcement classes or enrichment classes.
So tell me a little bit about reinforcement and enrichment classes. What does that mean?
Well, reinforcement means a lot of times a young man might not do as well as he would like, either in middle school or in high school. And so he can either retake a high school class, or maybe he can take a class ahead of time and get a new credit, get ahead in math or get ahead in science. Enrichment means that there are some classes that you would not normally take in high school. So the American Civil War class, they spend 3 weeks here on campus. Then they spend a week on the battlefields, and they do a commander's walkthrough, and then give a seminar at the end of that week. And there's a leadership and ethics course. And again, those are courses that we do in our 29 days that a student might not normally get a chance to do back at a regular day school.
And you don't actually have to have a kid that's in Hargrave in the regular time of the year to have kids come to the summer school, right?
Oh, that's right. That's right. A lot of times, many of our students just come for the 4-week experience. Certainly, we'd like to have all the good ones come on back, but you know, it's a serious investment with young men, and their parents are going to make some serious decisions, and this gives us a chance to show what we have, and we get to see what they have.
And I would imagine this is a good way to get a taste of what Hargrave's all about, right?
Oh, yes, very much so. Very much so.
So tell me about the summer program athletics aspect, because this sounds like so much fun here.
Well, sure. We have all our regular coaches, so for football, basketball, and baseball. They're here as the camp directors. In fact, our postgraduate coaches are also camp directors. And that is usually relatively small, and so there's developmental to even sometimes advanced play. As well as a high adventure camp, which is similar to a scouting explorer type of thing. So they'll do whitewater rafting, or rappelling, archery.
And you guys have a rock climbing wall here too, don't you?
We do. We do. We use the obstacle course as well as the rock climbing wall for both student activities as well as for that leadership and ethics course.
So what kind of response have you gotten from kids and their parents in this whole summer school program?
Oh, generally pretty positive. You know, every year we do look at what went well and what didn't. And what we find is we have a very high turnover of parents that decide they want to bring their sons back. But a lot of guys just come on back for summers alone. We have a group of students that 3 years running, and they just come back for summer school. They like it that much.
And I like the idea, too, of giving them, you know, a step ahead, you know, getting ready for the next academic school year, or even going into high school and getting them ready to get an idea of what it's all about.
Right, right. Yeah, that's it's all about the young man and the whole person. That's what we do. So that's why we have classes, and then we have the sports activity, structured study hall, and by that time the day's done.
Yeah.